In the heart of a grand, silent library, black as a velvet coat and still as midnight, lay Archie, a sleek black cat. He sprawled atop a mountain of heavy brown books, all smelling faintly of dust. Archie yawned a bored cat yawn, dreaming of livelier things. But something fluttered on the edges of the darkness. A gentle, glowing blue butterfly spirit whirled past Archie's nose. As it floated by, it dropped a tiny key that shimmered like starlight, tinkling as it landed beside his paw. Startled awake and a bit annoyed, Archie blinked his big yellow eyes. What a bother, he thought. But the light of the key was so curious that Archie couldn't help but poke it with his paw. It slid and spun, catching the moonlight, and soon Archie was bouncing after it. The blue spirit drifted ahead, and Archie, clutching the key in his mouth, followed its glowing trail. The spirit zipped through a crack between shelves, and Archie found a corridor he had never noticed before, shadows curling like secrets. The blue spirit pointed its trembling wings at a heavy, ancient book. Hidden in its spine, Archie discovered a strange little lock. The key slid in as though it belonged. With a push, the hidden doorway yawned open, and Archie stepped through. He blinked and gasped. The room beyond was nothing like the dusty library he knew. It swirled with twisting staircases and shelf after shelf, their spines blazing with all the colors of a rainbow. Books hovered in midair, and the whole place glowed warm and welcoming. The air smelled of magic and old stories, and Archie's fur tingled with the fizz of red sparkling magic that shimmered all around. Nearby, a tiny, round gnome with curly orange hair and glasses, the librarian, was dashing about, chasing bright orange words that zigged and zagged through the air. He was Librarian Leo, and he slipped and slid, waving his butterfly net, clearly in need of help. Leo spotted Archie and squeaked, "Oh, thank goodness, our story. Sprout, the heart of the Rainbow Library is losing its light. If it goes out, all our words will escape forever." "The only way to rekindle the story, Sprout," Leo whispered, "is to gather 3 special color words. Only then will stories shine again." "The first path," Leo said, "is through the towering red shelf, the section of courage." It looked impossibly high. Archie's tail twitched, but with a determined leap, he scaled the stack, wobbling as the books tried to slide away. He nearly tumbled, but with a nimble twist, he snatched the red word, Bravery. Its letters shone bright in his mouth. Next, Leo beckoned to the shifting orange area, where all was shimmer and illusions. Here, illusion sparks danced like fireflies, and winding pathways bent and blurred. Archie carefully sniffed and twitched his whiskers, finding the true path through the maze. There he found the orange word, Imagine. Their journey took them to the final area, the green section of growth. Ivy curled in wild, noisy tangles, blocking the way. A grumpy violet spell moth, wings edged in thunder, buzzed before the last color word. It spat sticky webs at them, but Archie, fast as a flicked tail, pounced and found a feather, ticklish and grand, waving it until the moth, laughing against its will, flew away. Behind the ivy lay the third word, Connect, glowing bright green. All 3 words pulsed in Archie's paws and whiskers. They dashed back to the center, where the gray, wilting story sprout huddled in the gloom. Leo chewed his lip in worry. Suddenly, the shadows grew deeper. A swirling, sad wind howled through the colorful shelves. Out of the gloom formed the Shush-Shadow, a menacing swirl, sucking color and sound from the library, turning shelves gray and silent. Leo squeaked and hid as the shadow reached for Archie, stretching out silent arms to steal the color words. Archie's fur bristled. He batted the words out of reach and they tumbled and spun, caught in the air, circling above the sprout. As the words spun, bravery, imagine, connect, they danced with all the colors of the library, combining into a wild, beautiful vortex. The story sprout pulsed and then exploded with light, violet and indigo streaking up, the rainbow library bursting with color. The Shush-Shadow shrank and shriveled until all that was left was a tiny, harmless pebble. Leo peeked out, blinked, and grinned. "Archie, you did it! You freed the words. You let them find their place." To thank Archie, Leo fetched a small, soft, purple velvet cushion and placed it atop Archie's old stack of books. As dawn crept over the silent library, Archie curled on his new cushion, purring. On the edge of sleep, he heard faint musical laughter and the shimmering of words. A sign the Rainbow Library was still there, just behind the wall,